Good afternoon, everybody. Randy here from South Jersey. Just want to give everybody a quick update on the garden. We're real busy here, getting ready for Sabbath, Pentecost weekend, and we got brothers all over the place growing some food in South Jersey. We got brother Ron growing some raised beds at his house, although he's out in Straightway now, helping out and getting some hands-on learning experience. We got brother Felix doing some raised beds at his house, and I'm going to give you a quick update of what's going on out here. So as you see, the roses are coming in quite nicely. This year I cut them down, and so they're doing pretty well, and I'm looking forward to eventually transporting these. But let's get on to the actual garden update. Here we have some corn that we're growing, and I have as well here. What is this, baby? This is
Turnips.
this is
Turnip.
turnips, and we're gonna have some turnips that we're gonna eat this weekend because they grew up real nicely. Here we have some tomato plants, and we have a little bit of strawberries growing up here. Here goes one of our first strawberries that's growing. In here, we have a little bit of a problem. It's not doing quite well. I'm growing a couple of different things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this out and grow some more spinach and some turnips over here. So this is what's going on over there. And then over here, now I've been having a problem with groundhogs eating up the actual plant. So I have the actual sweet potatoes growing over here, and I have corn growing over there. So I have corn growing in a couple of different places. And what I wanted to do this year is focus on 10 different plants. And those plants is going to be corn, sweet potatoes, turnips, collard greens, spinach, lettuce, tomatoes, and spinach. So a good crop of about 10 plants that I got going on that I'm growing. Now, I've had to do a lot of reconfiguration back here. As you see, I had to put up, me and Brother Ron, we put up a greenhouse because, again, we had a problem with the actual groundhogs that's coming in and eating up all over the place. And I've been battling them. I got a couple of them, but more of them are running around, so we're dealing with that. What we have here is we have some cucumber plants that's coming in, and I'm going to transplant those to the bed over here. We have spinach that we're going to, no, this is, these are collards, and we've already begun to start eating off the collards, and this is doing quite well. We're growing collards in here. We have and another reason why I have this up here is to keep out the groundhogs, because I see they'll even get up here and try and eat up here. So the idea is to cover this up and prevent the groundhogs from getting in here. I know it's a little unorthodox, but it works. It actually works to keep them out. So we have a different variety of lettuce that the Saints are going to be eating up here this weekend. We got the collard greens. We got plenty of spinach growing in here. What you're seeing over here is all spinach. So all of this is nice heirloom spinach growing in. And there's just an abundance of it growing. So we're going to be enjoying that as well. And I got some corn plants that I constantly transport into the different areas that I have growing corn. And what we have in here is, again, more of the same. Let's see if you can get in here. I know this is real bootleg. This is my first greenhouse, but we'll do a better job on the next one. But what you see actually here is you have the bean plants going up. We have more collards. We have some tomatoes. We got the more sweet potatoes and potatoes growing in the back. We have some more lettuce growing. So this is what I'm primarily focused on. And I haven't done a job of really growing a large variety of food. What I wanted to do was focus on a good 10 hardcore crops that I know we're going to be able to be eating on a constant basis. So this is what we're doing in here in the greenhouse. And this greenhouse didn't cost me any money. I got the PVC pipes from a friend next door that had them. And then as you see, to do extra bracing, I used bamboo poles that my next door neighbor had in his backyard. And he said, hey, come and take as many of the bamboo that you need. So this is what we're using to keep this up now. And it's looking, again, real bootleg, but it's working. I mean, it's just really, really working. And it's a learning experience, and we're getting after it, though. So we have some beans growing up there. What else we got? So that's pretty much it. The beans, the collards. We got the sweet potatoes and the potatoes growing in the back. So that's what we got going on over here. Okay, so as we move into here, I have some more tomato plants that's growing in here, and I have a couple of more tomato plants that a neighbor had that he gave me, and we're going to be growing those over there. Cucumbers that I'm going to be transporting into there so they can continue to grow, but they're actually coming up really nicely at this point in time. I just got to transplant them. Now I got again, it's ridiculous. These groundhogs, they're off the chain. So I even had to cage the lettuce, and we're going to be eating these lettuce tomorrow, actually. So that's what's going to be going on there. And then I put together and I transplanted some beans. So I'm going to be growing the beans in here, and I covered the perimeter with these crates that I have, and then I have the fencing over, so that's growing real well. And then if you see over here, we have more corn growing. Right over here, the corn is good. So I have more corn growing over there. So again, the name of the game is to focus on 10 hardcore side crops that is going to be able to be eaten. And then, of course, we got the grass-fed eggs, the grass-fed chickens that we're getting plenty of eggs from. And we're going to be having some deviled eggs tomorrow as well. So the beautiful thing about the feast day tomorrow is that a lot of the food that we're going to be eating is going to be grown right here in the backyard. So we're looking forward to doing that. And the Father's definitely blessing our hands. So you see that lettuce growing up, the groundhogs ate off of the first thing. I had my mouth all watered and all a taste for some lettuce. And then I came out, and Sister D at the time said, hey, they ate up all the darn lettuce. But hey, put them in the cage and they're growing right back just fine. You see that healthy basket right here. So basically, this is what's going on in South Jersey. This is what we're focused on, and we're getting it done. So we look forward to Pentecost and seeing service tomorrow. And you guys take it real well out there. Please, God bless and shalom.